I mean, a lot of that is what they're talking about, that instinct, and it's just like you do the work, so you got to know what you're doing, so you got to watch out, you got to watch practice, you got to take your notes and stuff. But a lot of that stuff is just on the field, like just you got to be a football player at some points. No longer just X's and O's, just find the ball and just run to it.
Well, you said the instinct is built on the work that you do.
On the knowledge, absolutely.
So, I mean, how much time do you physically spend sitting in front of a screen or whatever?
I mean, I don't leave the stadium during the day, so it's from 7 to 8:30, whenever we get out of there. That's you're just always around it, whether you're getting treatment or you're in the film room watching stuff. So you're just always around it. So I can't give you numbers just all the time.
How do you balance how the play unfolds, following that instinct versus you have every defense has a responsibility?
Absolutely. I mean, you got to know your responsibility. So but there's times like you got to play football too. So I mean, it's kind of wherever the play leads you. So I mean, it's just a different on a play-by-play basis.
So you said you're taking notes when you're watching films on them?
Yeah. Whenever we have meetings, we're listening to Coach Rude and we're just taking down notes on what he says on our technique or on the play or on responsibilities for the play call. So
how often are you going back through those notes throughout a general game?
You always have your notebook with you, so if you write some down in the morning, it might even change in the afternoon. In the afternoon meetings, like the coaches make a tweak or something, so you just got to always be checking your notebook or checking your notes to make sure they're up to date. So things change a lot.
Like on game day in the locker room, are you looking stuff over?
Game day,
at that point, are you already pretty well?
Game day, you don't look at your work is done well before game day. Like basically, your work is done like physically on Wednesday, and then mentally you pick up until about Friday, and then Friday to Saturday you just focus on putting it all together for the physical and the mental part. You don't gain anything new by Saturday morning before the game.
Has the mental part been a bigger challenge for you, or is that something you've always sort of enjoyed even back in high school?
It definitely took getting used to it, because I wasn't good at watching film, and I'm still learning. I'm still getting better at it. But I wasn't good at watching film when I first came here. But it's just something you learn, and something you just have to do if you want to be successful at this level. You have to get in the film room. So that's just something I've gotten a lot better, but I'm still just working at it.
Getting better at watching film, is that just being in front of the screen more often, or is there
know what you're looking at too, and it just comes with age. It just comes with experience too. You learn from. I've had really good luck with Colin last year and Will this year still, and Will the past couple of years. Like they taught me how to watch film appropriately and just how to be a pro with everything.
So where would, when you first came in here, how would you compare to where you stood with understanding what you were seeing on tape versus now?
Oh, it's worlds better now. I come off the grass, and I'm still asking Coach Rude, what was this play? What did I do on this play? In my first year, I just had no clue. I was just I don't know what's going on. I'm just running around. But that's same with every freshman. You just have to run around, and you'll correct it later.
Did you guys not watch a lot of film at North Star?
We're here talking. What have you seen from him through this offseason, and what are your expectations of playing next to him in this defense?
I'm really excited for Chris. I mean, Chris is a freak athlete. And I've said this in the spring too. He's had really good habits since he came here. I mean, he's been in college for a while, so he just had good habits. He didn't need to form new habits when he got here. He just hit the ground running here, and I can't wait to play with Chris. So.
Hey, Barrett was just saying that your strength, I think basically what he said was your best strength is you have no glaring weaknesses. Do you see it kind of that way? I still find weaknesses in myself. I grade myself hard. I'm not as good taking on linemen. I'm still smaller. So that's just something I just still want to work on. But I've gotten a lot better. I've gained dang near 20 pounds since I've been here. So obviously I've gotten a lot stronger, gotten a lot bigger. So I've gotten a lot better at taking on offensive linemen. But I still just need to get better at it. How do you
get better at taking on linemen other than increasing your weight?
I mean, it's in the weight room too, but that's just something you have to strike blocks. There's a lot of technique to striking blocks, and that's just something I'm still working on every single day. We do an Indian stuff, and that just doesn't stop getting better at it. So.